Good morning, Kyle. Well, the power lines were re-energized around 5 o'clock this morning, so as a result, we are seeing the lights on here in the condos, townhomes. Traffic lights are working as well, so that is great news for the residents who live here, many who didn't have power for the last 24 hours, over 24 hours. Joined now by the Mayor of Westminster, Jonathan Cote. First, let's talk about the investigation as far as the fire goes. Where are we with that?
Yeah, at this point in time, we still don't know the cause of the fire. Our crews, our electrical crews and our emergency crews, their focus was on getting the power back up and running in Queensborough and getting the Queensborough Bridge running. But there's no doubt there's going to be continued work to really find out the source of how this happened.
Not only was it frustrating for those trying to get around yesterday, but for those who live in this neighborhood. I just spoke to a small business owner. They lost, they say, around $5,000 in frozen food. You had many that were trapped here yesterday. How do you feel about the timeline and how long it took to get power restored here? Yeah,
there's no doubt, a power outage, over 24 hours is going to cause significant disruption to a community. Our electrical crews were working non-stop, worked right into the wee hours of the night, doing everything they could to get the power up. But we certainly do recognize the huge inconvenience that these type of outages can go. And I know we're going to be taking a good hard look and just saying, how can we do things better in the future? But I know our electrical crews are sound asleep right now after working over a 24-hour shift last night, doing everything they can to get the power back up as quickly as possible.
Well, that leads into my next question. Obviously, a major event like this happens. I'm sure it will be looked at. What do you think the city can learn from this? Is there anything perhaps you would do differently looking at it right now? I know it's in its early stages.
Yeah, I think the first thing that we want to look at is in terms of the infrastructure of this part of the city of Westminster, making sure we have the backup plans in place. We already have plans to actually build a new substation here in Queensborough, which would have probably reduced the impact of the situation on this neighborhood. And it's those kind of conversations that we're definitely going to want to look at pretty closely and a little more deeply.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
There you have it, Kyle.